Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today in Top 1000 Mythic we're playing SULTAI Midrange. One of the big issues with midrange is if you spend your entire time grinding and trying to develop your board state, and your opponent plays a single Sunfall or Farewell and exiles everything, then you have to start from scratch and likely lose that game. One of the nice things about this deck construction is that so much of it is a must-kill threat that you don't have to overcommit to the board. Glissa is a must-kill threat. If they don't answer it, you can draw cards every turn. Goose Mother, must-kill threat. If they don't answer it, then you can draw cards every turn by attacking, and Sheldred, a must-kill threat. If they don't answer it, they get drained for 2 every turn, and maybe even more if they're drawing cards. So if they don't tap out because they're waiting to sweep, then you can instead continue to develop your board state with non-creatures like the 4 Planeswalkers, Sorin, Kaito, Ren, and Liliana, or even just draw cards off your Mosswood Knight or Underdog. And if they do tap out to deal with it, then you should have the next must-kill threat ready to go. So either way, you're trying to develop the board state, but in such a way that you're not overcommitting into sweepers, which is one of midrange's biggest problems. Also, plenty of early interaction to survive aggro. We have cut downs, go for the throat, 1 Edict to help with Planeswalkers, although 4 Underdogs and 2 creature lands should help, and 1 Virtue again to come back as that late game win con as well. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Man, on the draw with no 1s or 2s. That's tough. We do have 2 draws to get there though. I think I'm still going to keep this. But if I don't hit any 1 or 2 drops early, it's going to feel pretty bad. And it's that deck, which is tough. For sure. Okay, this is not an amazing hand versus 5 colors. So far, only 3 colors. Well, nothing to do on 2. Still only 3 colors. Let's see if they get a Plains here. Or a, I guess, Swamp Island would be better. Island, alright. Fastlane can come in, along with Glissa. See if they have a binding. They do, which is unfortunate. Glissa is a good answer against the binding, ironically. No attacks yet. We'll get the first Shelly down, but too slow of a start against this deck. You want to be putting on some pressure against them. Think about Syncopate here, I suppose. Herd Migration. Gix's Command can solve Atraxa. Get a Swamp. Alright, that's all the colors now. Farewell. Just straight up exile all creatures. Interesting. Ooh, Bosiju's nice. Very nice. Cheaper with Legendary, right? Okay, so we can actually Sheldred and Bosiju here. Just make sure we hold open green, which we are. That's pretty good. Especially they binding this one. We could bind, we could Bosiju that one, get back Glissa, attack, destroy the enchantment. Let's see if it's Atraxa time. Tap land. Invasion, okay. Do you even do this? I mean, it probably Sunfall next turn. It's a really nice, clean answer to Sunfall. We could go creature land this turn instead and hold the Bosiju play for a later point in time. I really like having Bosiju in our pocket. That's good too, but the Cottage Pressure is probably better here. We don't have enough mana to do it all. This does cost 4. Okay, I think I'd rather Cottage here. And hold open 1 green, if we can. We cannot. Maybe I'll Dread Knight here instead then. Still holding open green. Okay, backup Shelly's not bad. We can still deploy you, hold open green for Bosiju. I don't hate that. Down to 13. 2 cards in hand. What do we got? Archangel. Okay. So you can kill the Dread Knight, gain a little life. You can always play that back. Stomper is the last card. Alright, I'm willing to Bosiju here. Okay. Sure, the binding. Get back Glissa, which is a must-kill threat. Edict is not bad. Deals with an Emperor nicely at some point. We'd like to play the Dread Knight this turn if we can. Let's start there. We might just Edict. Okay, another Shelly's not bad. Okay, I think I just Edict Dread Knight then. Sack a non-token creature. Okay, run out the both great threats. First strike, Death Touch, dead. Take 4. I'll play out the Dread Knight here and make him top deck it down to 11. Good top deck. I'm not done with you yet though. Game's not over. You're gonna have to keep top decking. Play the next Sheldred here. 3 mana open. Okay. Let's see what your next top deck is. Down to 9. Binding, okay. You're doing well. You are doing well, but we're still not done with you. I'm not giving up. Down to 9. No creatures down there for Gix's command. Get the invasion. We can pick off both with Gix's command. Goose Mother, eh? I think it's Shelly Virtue this turn. Keep putting on pressure. Goose Mother's a great follow-up though. I want to save Gix's command for Atraxa because we need an answer to Atraxa when it comes down. Because top decking has gone pretty well for them so far. Alright, land. They finally slow down. We have lethal here if they don't top deck an instant speed removal. So I think you Gix's command. Having sack creature put 2 +1 tokens on it. If they top deck Atraxa, it's pretty sad though. No, they have to draw. They have to top deck instant speed removal. So sack a creature and 2 +1 counters. Ah, no, they lose here because they have to draw. Scoop, yeah. All right, good game. Even through the top decks, not bad. On the draw, good mana. Some 2-drop interactions. Let's see what we got. Peekaboo on 5 colors potentially. We don't need blue yet. We'll play out the Glade. It's a lot of land to start. Maybe not 5 colors. Shigeki. Could just be Bant. I think drawing is okay. More land. Plenty of land this game. Stomper. Alright, let's find out if they're 5 colors or not. They need black and red. Or double white. Black. Alright, so it is 5 colors likely. Another Dread Knight. Could get a baby goose down here. Goose down. Okay. Create a food, can attack and draw. Double spell next turn, or Shelly. Stomp again. See if they get red. No, they get white. That's interesting. Maybe the red is in hand. Getting Ren down isn't bad. It kind of plays around the sweeper, though we lose the land. It's definitely more efficient to just get Shelly down, but Shelly runs right into the sweeper too. Maybe it's Ren time. Okay. Pulse here. Swing in. Sack the food, draw a card. Edict. Okay, down to 14. That's a decent chunk of damage. Let's see if it's Sunfall time. They might keep all their stuff. Return the Shigeki. I guess they want to power up the Stompers this turn. 6 lands. 1 more land lets them attack down Ren and Realmbreaker. They might not have it. Interesting. Okay. So now we have to deal with the Stompers. Soon. We could bounce 1 pretty easily with Otawara. Let's plus again. Power you up. That's fine. Pretty sure I want to play land for turn. I think we'll still attack here with both. Dropped to 8. That's quite nice for us. I think I'll run out an Edict here. See if they want to get rid of Shigeki. I guess we can leave Shigeki alone. Maybe they'll power up the cottage. They're pretty close to dying on the crackback. Whew. Okay. Well, let's see what that is. Negate island land. Stomper Vorinclex. Vorinclex land. Weird. I think keeping Ren alive is okay. Though we kind of have to kill the Vorinclex, don't we? If we let it flip, is that just game over? Maybe let Ren go and get the Vorinclex here. We still have the Goose Mother in the air. Let's let Ren die. Okay, you can sack one creature, I think. Not token creature, they probably just bin Shigeki, I would think. We'll find out. Yep. And we'll take the Vorinclex here, so we don't have to deal with that next turn. Kaito. I think it's just Sheldred here. Two mana open. Could also play out the Dread Knight. 3 in the air. Take 2 off the Shelly draw. Drop them low. They need to deal with Shelly and they need to deal with the Flyer. And they dropped a 3. So the Flyer is now a lethal threat. Atraxa. Okay, we need an answer to that immediately now. Evasion. They could have more negates too. Let's see. Okay, so they have the Whale, which can bounce the Goose Mother. Turtle. Return target creature to its owner's hand too. It's pretty good. They burn it now though? Wow. Okay. Attack for 8. No blocks. We'll keep our attackers here. I guess this gives us more draws to get through Atraxa. If we kill Atraxa, we win the game right here. So let's try to keep as many cheap draws as possible. Down to 14. It has to be precisely go for the throat, basically, or a or Gix's command. That's not it. Cheapest draw is the Dread Knight draw. Land. We can draw again. Okay. Not it. All right. Last draw would be Kaito. You're gonna get a whole bunch of life this turn. So now they're no longer just within striking distance. So that might be game there. Okay, one last draw. We can't play anything, but that's what we got here. Nope, not it. I think we'll keep land, bin, and underdog. No attacks into the Flyer. And if they have removal, they just bounce the Goose Mother and win here too. Or power up the cottage. They have wins every which way. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that's game. On the draw, Mana Grace. No 1-drops, but otherwise pretty good. Rakdos. No 1-drops though. Okay, Shore's on 2. Either Goose or go for the throat. Ideally save the Goose if we can. Gumdrop. Okay. Harvester. Yeah, we can go for the throw that. I don't know if they're doing any sacking shenanigans. I think it's fine to get rid of now. Some people are playing though. 1 mana, sack a creature, draw 2 cards, which is pretty big blowout versus removal. Play a single creature and we get to Liliana. That's quite nice. Let's see if they do. See the Gumdrop come out. Facebreaker with Menace. Okay. I think we're pretty happy to Liliana minus here. No sign of an underdog attack yet. Sack a creature. Double Shelly in hand. Mycosynth Gardens. Copy of target non-token artifact. So this has got to be a an Anvil deck then. Come drop. Okay. We definitely want to play land. Then we got one more thing to do. It's probably one of the Shellys. Maybe bin the Wrenn and Realmbreaker. I think that's fine with me. Or we could bin the land, honestly. All right, let's plus here.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Okay. They've been a land too. We'll play the Shelly, make him answer it. Draw, no immediate go for the throat on upkeep. Down to 16. Attack just with you. So they could have like play with fire or something here. Which is fine because we have backup Shelly. So I'm okay with this. Or the next scum drop actually makes a lot of sense. They gain the life and they can -2 the Shelly. Yep, there it is. And they actually get to make the food token too. So we lose Shelly number 1. But we still have Shelly number 2. Pulsing now doesn't hurt them, which is nice for them. Cut down clears out their entire board. We could cut down and get Wrenn and Realmbreaker up. It's pretty good too. And who do we lose? Maybe we lose Shelly, keep the Goose Mother, just the ultimate draw engine. Okay, you're dead. I like double Planeswalkers. Fortunately, the land has to come alive here. We don't have to plus Liliana, but it doesn't get much better. Nah, we don't have to plus here. Let's end. Food fight. Artifacts you will have pay to sack this artifact deals damage with a 1+ the number of permanents named Food Fight you control. So it can deal 2 damage to anything. Okay, that's a card. Alright, I think we Goose Mother here. Attack played after combat. Has Vigilance. Try to get some draw engines going. X equals 2. 4/4 Goose can attack and draw a card next turn. Food fight again. Now these things deal 3 damage to any target. Okay, so no blocks. They can't kill it this turn. They don't have enough mana to do it all. Otherwise they kill the goose. We'll take the goose draw. Drop to 4. They can bin a an artifact to deal extra 1. Nope. Okay, plus here. Attack, draw. Play Shelly probably. Sack the food. Land would be nice. The land, cool. Down to 8. Land for turn, Shelly for turn. Okay, so they could sack multiple artifacts to deal 3 damage twice. So 3 damage to Shelly there once, and then 1 more. But we might just have lethal here. Scoop. I mean, this is not gonna be a tier 1 deck to play, I imagine. This hand isn't amazing. We don't have blue for Kaito on 3. So it has to be a really precise top deck to make it work that well. I'm gonna mulligan this. This looks a little better because at least we have the Dread Knight. Keep the removal if we need it. Get rid of the underdog, plant a Dread Knight on 2 to draw if we have to. Hold Shelly as the win con. Alright, bottoms up. Let's see how this goes. Blue. Well, I guess we'll take the Dread Knight draw. Everything's getting countered as soon as next turn. This guy is always like top mythic. Must play a lot. I don't think I play enough. Like even if I play for like an hour and go from 400 to 300 mythic, I just decay overnight. So not great. Okay. They can counter the Dread Knight here. I mean, we need land so badly. All right. Moment of truth. Dread Knight doesn't do too much on the battlefield. Honestly, it's better in the graveyard. Tap out for the Djinn, so they must have the next one. We don't hit land, but we can make you sacrifice that. Non-token creature. Missing land hardcore though. If any of the shelters resolve, it is big. I mean, everything here is, except for the goose, is basically a must-kill threat. But it has to hit land, and we have to have it resolve. Thirst immediately. Okay, we don't hit land though, so we cannot punish them. That's tough. Think about bouncing it with Fading Hope, but they don't do it. Comes the goose. It's just a 2/2. Flyer does block the Djinn at some point. We're getting screwed by land here. All right, Djinn comes down again. It's not a land. We have to hit land. Okay. I mean, they know that. They might just counter this to prevent us from drawing land. Nope. All right, that was huge. Guess they're holding their counter spells just for removal. No attacks here, though. Thirst again. They get farther ahead. I don't think we win from this position. Too slow of a start. Terror. Terror, part 2. Probably jump with Goose Mother. Doesn't get too much better than this. 3 mana open, 5 cards in hand. No land. Feels bad. We could play Glissa, but I think it gets countered here, and then we just scoop. That's a tough start. Just counter it, just end it. Let it resolve. Could Fading Hope or phase it out. Phase out is maybe lethal. Thirst here, just go dig for March's Rolling Mist. It might still bounce something. Yeah. Oof, brutal start. Any land there, we actually would have been just fine. If you curve out into Glissa, that's a must-kill threat every turn. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.